It's here. The boy is back. If you aren't in the know, I was a big Dictator fan back in the Street Fighter 4 days. I competed with him during the majority of the game's lifespan. I hated his Street Fighter 5 version, so I'm excited to see if he returns to his Street Fighter 4 gameplay style and with some Street Fighter 5 mixed in. So, enough rambling, let's get into it. This looks like his sending heavy punch and sending heavy kick. Target combo ends in a low. Probably useful in a burnout sequence. Another target combo, probably super cancelable. The classic sweep. No V-trigger or FADC cancel though to make it safe, so you might have to put some thought into how you use it. They gave him the white girl sweep, that's crazy. Very reminiscent of Rose, who is attached to him story-wise. So here we see standing meeting kick and crouching heavy punch. Standing meeting kick was always his best non-committal poke. A lot of matches devolved into poking people with a standing meeting kick, then backing away and trying to get your opponent to hang themselves. Crouching heavy punch was an anti-air, but it was very inconsistent in Street Fighter 4. It often traded or just lost, so you had to be very on point with it. In Street Fighter 5, his crouching jab was a much better anti-air, so you didn't even bother using it. I think Cross Tekken still has the best taunt where he goes, "To me, it was Tuesday." It looks like we are losing the flame pillars from Psycho Inferno for this punch special, which is called the back fist combo. Looks like a regular motion, not a charge motion. Scissor kick or double knee press isn't a knockdown like it was in Street Fighter 4, so it plays more like a Street Fighter 5 version where you would get a reset for it. A big question for me is how safe will this be on block? In Street Fighter 4, it was a large part of his offensive pressure. He was 0 on block, but he had one of the fastest and furthest reaching crouching light kicks, so he could attack freely afterwards. In Street Fighter 5, you were less safe, but on a hit, it gave him a reset potential. But we do get the Street Fighter 4 back throw animation, much cooler than it was when he just chucks you in Street Fighter 5. So here we see the new mechanic he has for Street Fighter 6, which is the Psycho Mines. So if we rewind a little bit, we see that the back fist combo plants the mine on the opponent, and now the mine is on a timer to explode. Jury attacks, the mine explodes, and Bison gets a free launcher. Also note that Psycho Crusher is back as a regular move, a staple of the Street Fighter 4 playstyle, but was locked away in V-Trigger with Street Fighter 5. Forward throw into Psycho Crusher, you can see the bomb explode too, so this was potentially safe on block here. Assuming this combos, it looks like Scissor Kick is at least +4 on hit and links into Crouching Light Punch. Head Press was a great move to harass players who were stationary or through projectiles. It was also known to do a lot of chip damage. He does the classic Skull Diver mix-up. Skull Diver is very plus on block, so opponents will want to commit to anti-airing, but since it has a large amount of air control, he can evade anti-air attempts like Jerry's pinwheel and then punish. Again, looks like he had a lot more control in the air during his double reverse. In Street Fighter 5, he could barely move, but in other versions, he had a lot more control. This looks like an overhead since Jury is in a crouching stance here. This would be huge since I can't recall Bison ever having one, and it looks like it links into a crouching short. In this sequence, we see that Jury has a Psycho Mine attached to her already, and when he does the back fist combo, it sets off the mine. This lets him do a really sick level 1 knee press nightmare. Also in the gameplay details, we learn that his level 1 will have invulnerability. Bison back in his classic costume. They said this is a championship edition version, which is cool because I don't want my dictator to look like a poor person. I personally hope they bring back his aristocratic look or his Yakuza style. The one I want back the most though is his robot costume. It would squeak when he moved around, so it would make teabagging extra funny. Holy shit, look how fast he moves. This also gives me hope that he will have a fast walk speed. Traditionally, Bison was always a fast walker, but in Street Fighter 5, he had a super slow walk speed with dashes that worked similar to teleports, very reminiscent to Slayer from Guilty Gear. Another sequence where he attaches the mine, then baits out the reversal and uses his double reverse to detonate it, giving him more damage. So normal Psycho Crusher has one hit of projectile invulnerability, and the OD version just goes through it, which is freaking nuts. This might be one of the few times in history where Guile loses to Bison. I'm really praying for that. Looks like OD double knee press launches now. Great way to set up a Psycho Mine. And then when the mine is already set, you get an extra high launcher off of OD knee press. Also looks like the OD back fist combo will cancel into level 2. Hill attack is back and it looks like it still gives you a juggle state. Looks like OD Psycho Crusher that detonates Psycho Mine, lets the opponent get OTG by OD head press. Psycho Crusher canceled in level 3 and you've got yourself a very beefy combo. Overall, I'm looking forward to playing him. I've been looking for a secondary for quite a while, and this looks like he'll fit that spot nicely. He comes out on the 26th. I assume Capcom will drip his information on the way there, but let me know what you guys think about him in the comments. I don't know what to tell you, but thanks for watching.